Hello all. It was not a good week for some of the major players in the industry. Microsoft had portions, if not their entire network, go down several times. Oracle e-Business Suite came under attack. SonicWall's recent breach got worse. Salesforce extortion is astronomical, and dozens of other high-profile companies were reported about. This email and video commentary is from the RedDotSecurity.news website, which contains a plethora of links to other items not mentioned here that are worth skimming to see if they interest you or pertain to your particular environment or of those you support. There's a lot more than what's provided in these opening comments. So, on to the headline news. Discord warns users that their data was stolen in a third-party breach. Reports are that the breach was via their Zendesk portal. Zendesk has responded to the report and has said that this was not done via a vulnerability in their systems. Quite a lot of data appears to have been taken. If you're a Discord user, rotate your credentials and check what information may have been exposed. Juniper Networks wins for the greatest number of vulnerabilities this week, with their October 2025 security advisories unleashing patches for 220 defects, 9 of which are critical. In scanning the CVE numbers, it seems that some may have been out there since at least 2019, so patch quickly. Oracle has released emergency updates to fix a critical defect in e-Business Suite that the evil group named Clop has been actively exploiting. The software and hosting giant discovered the flaw when their customers started receiving emails demanding ransom payments to not expose stolen data. This particular defect allows unauthenticated remote code compromise that may have been exposed since July or August. Now, since this is a retroactive fix, clients need to investigate whether they've been compromised already, and if so, determine what was taken. Oracle has released indications of compromise, and it's highly recommended that customers apply the patch as soon as possible. Redis, 13-year-old defect found and patched. This open-source product that's used by 75% of cloud environments for in-memory database, caching, efficient communication between servers, and more, has a vulnerability that allows an attacker to escape the Lua sandbox and gain remote code execution access. Once that achieved, the dirtbags can do anything they want on the compromised system. Redis urges any internet-exposed systems to prioritize applying the updates. Now, Wiz researchers, which dubbed this exploit Ready Shell, found at least 60,000 Redis instances online that required no authentication, making them a prime target for this defect. SonicWall. 100% of backups were breached. It was not a good day for SonicWall administrators on Wednesday when the firewall company reported the results of Mandiant's investigation into their cloud backup breach. Initial reports from September 17th were that only 5% of their cloud backup customers had their backup files exfiltrated. Well, it's now known that 100% were affected. While backups are theoretically encrypted, threat actors are financially motivated evil geniuses, so it's just a matter of time before they find a way to crack open their ill-gotten treasure chests of secrets. And every SonicWall that was ever backed up to SonicWall's cloud backup that's still in active use now needs to have all credentials reset and should have additional hardening performed. SonicWall and many others have guidance on next steps. This will keep admins busy for quite a while. And if that wasn't enough, Huntress Labs is reporting that they're seeing increasing successful intrusions into corporate networks via SSL VPNs on what appear to be fully patched SonicWall firewalls. Salesforce breach by scattered Lapis hunters claims 1 billion records. The evil entity's leak site lists FedEx, Hulu, and Toyota Motors. Other companies known to have been hit via this recent third-party breach are Alliance Life, Google, Keyring, Stellantis, TransUnion, Qantas, and Workday. The sheer amount of data gathered is mind-boggling. Now, for their part, Salesforce has asserted that they will not pay any ransoms. The lack of some known affected companies in the leak site being listed is leading to speculation that some may have already paid for data suppression. We've linked to an article named The SalesLoft Drift Breach, analyzing the biggest SaaS breach of 2025. And while it's a sales pitch for their product, the company that put this out also has a very nice breakdown of this massive win by threat actors. Microsoft is endorsing the use of personal Copilot in workplaces. In yet another "you gotta be kidding me" move, Microsoft is encouraging corporate users that have their own Copilot plan through their Microsoft 365 Family Plan to use the AI in their workplace. So even if the corporation hasn't purchased an AI license for the user, Microsoft wants them to be able to use their personal one. Naturally, this multiple account functionality is turned on by default, and IT admins must disable it if they don't want it in their enterprise. Yet another potential hole to plug. I find that I'm still surprised by the lack of cyber hygiene of many people. People reuse their passwords. They willingly give up the password reset questions in online surveys. They'll eagerly click on the first link that shows up in a search engine advertising incredible deals, or fail to check if their friend actually did send them that email asking, "Did you see what your husband did?" They just seem to be willingly ignorant. But if I just look around at the non-cyber world, I see the exact same dynamic at play. Have you watched people leaving a public restroom? How many wash their hands? How many people use a paper towel or their shoe to open the door? And what about regular showers? And don't get me started on postal mail scams for solar panels, home refinance, and the latest rebate program. You can't fix it if people aren't willing to do their part. But that's why I'm here and you're here. We're doing our part. Keep it up and keep the shields up.